First off, I feel very lucky to have my job and to be a working actor and to be given the opportunity to, finance any film based on my name is like winning the lottery.
Leo, Benicio, hello.
How you doing?
Oh my goodness, this film, let me just tell y'all, was chaotic and I loved every second of it. And what I was pleasantly surprised by was the bromance between the two of you, right? Like out of all the twists and turns, that was one of my favorite moments was to see the two of you interact and play off of each other. Especially on screen, your characters bonded so much for their purpose and their fight. I want to know off screen, what did the two of you bond on that surprised you?
I think it was kind of immediate. I've known Benicio and been a fan of his work. I mean, a true fan of his work for such a long period of time. And we knew there was really only one person to play this part. Paul and I had discussions earlier on. He was off doing another film. We kind of stopped production. We said we have to get the bull in that driver's seat. And for me, it was just amazing. It was an immediate ease that we had with these characters. And that's, Paul gives us such a foundation of who these men were and their backstory and their motivations that, I don't know.
Well, I mean, yes, and I've been a fan of Leo for a long time, but one thing about Leo is that he knows movies.
Yeah.
He knows movies. He's a cinephile. I'm a little bit as well. So we had this connection of talking about old movies.
Oh, okay.
He's also an art collector, and I love art too. We talked about that stuff, but the best thing that for me coming in to do this film was the fact that he's got a great sense of humor. Paul has a great sense of humor, and it was just fun. We were just laughing before, during, and after every take.
And y'all had us cracking up in the theater too. That was another pleasant surprise.
Probably transfer into the final cut. Yeah,
it did. Leo, I want to talk to you because you are one of my, and I genuinely mean this, you are one of my favorite actors. My favorite film of yours actually is Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, thank you.
But I can tell that this is more than just acting for you, right? It's more than just another job. It's more than a paycheck. This is your life's purpose. And Bob, your character, he was driven by purpose. And you often portray characters who are always fighting for the truth and justice and purpose of some sort. So I'm curious, and this may sound simple, but I genuinely want to know what gives you your sense of purpose to use your platform to choose these meaningful stories out of all the films you could do?
Well, first off, I feel very lucky to have my job and to be a working actor and to be given the opportunity to, finance any film based on my name is like winning the lottery in a lot of ways. So, from the very onset, I remember doing a sort of crash course in film history when I knew I got my first job. And I was 15, 16 years old doing This Boy's Life, and I looked at the vast category of art that had been done before me, and I felt like it was strangely a weird responsibility that I had, But, to be able to work with directors like this, it's finding the humanity, the sort of universal humanity in these characters. That's why this film specifically, it's like, it's not your traditional hero. He's a flawed protagonist, Here's Bob, this revolutionary, trying to get his daughter back, and he fails every step of the way, but it's the sheer perseverance of moving forward and not giving up that made the character sort of magical. So finding characters like this with a director at the helm like Paul, I mean, that's what I sort of wait around for in a lot of ways.
Well, thank you both for never giving up on your dream and your craft and putting out great work like this. I love the movie. Thank you for speaking with me.
Thank you.